Good morning children. This is Amrita Banerjee once again. Now in the last video we have discussed till question number 1 of exercise 1.1 and today children we will be discussing the furthermore questions. So today I am here with question number 2 of exercise 1.1. So children, let us see the question. In the quiz, the positive marks are given for the correct answer and negative marks are given for the incorrect answer. Okay, so there is a quiz competition. For every correct answer, positive marking is done, and for every incorrect answer, negative marking is done. Now, Jack has scored 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10 marks in 5 rounds of the quiz. Okay, so there has been different rounds. So Jack has scored 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10. Now find his total. Now we are supposed to find the total marks, how much Jack has scored in 5 of the test. So children, first step what we have written, we have just mentioned the 5 of the marks which Jack has got. It is 25, minus 5, minus 10, 15 and 10. Now children, we are supposed to add all these. Now children, there is plus minus sign over here. 2 operation signs are over there. So children, first of all, these two negative numbers we will write down together. Okay, so it will simplify our calculation. So first negative 2 numbers we have written together and all the 3 positive numbers we have written together. So first the negative numbers to be added up. So we will get minus 15 and positive numbers 25 plus 15 plus 10 will give us positive 50. Now 50, positive 50 and minus 15, it will give us positive 35. Since the greater number over here is 50 and it is having the positive sign, so our answer 35, it will also have positive sign. So the total marks scored by Jack in 5 of the rounds of quiz is 35 marks. Okay, so hope you have understood this children. Now we are proceeding on to our next question. Children, now we will be discussing our question number 3. So let us see the question. At Srinagar, the temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius on Monday. Now it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. Then what is the temperature on Tuesday? It is asking. Now on Wednesday, it is risen by 4 degrees Celsius. So what is the temperature on Wednesday? So children, the temperature of Srinagar on Monday, it was minus 5 degrees Celsius. Then on Tuesday, it got dropped by 2 degrees Celsius. So what would be the temperature? And on Wednesday, when it got rose by or it got risen by 4 degrees Celsius, so what will be the temperature? This is we are supposed to calculate. So let us see. So children, on temperature of Srinagar, on Monday it was minus 5 degrees Celsius. Okay, so on Tuesday, after dropping by 2 degrees. Now children, since the temperature got dropped, so it will be represented by negative integer, isn't it? For dropping, it is getting dropped, so we will be representing it by negative integer. So minus 5 degrees Celsius minus 2 degrees Celsius, isn't it? Both will be minus sign. So here both the integers are having minus sign, so it will get added with each other. Okay, so it will be minus 5 minus 2, it will give us minus 7. Since both the integers are having minus sign, so we will have to add these two and the answer will be consisting of minus sign. Okay, so on Tuesday temperature becomes minus 7 degrees Celsius. Now on Wednesday the temperature got risen by 4 degrees Celsius. Now children, when the temperature is getting rise, so we will be representing that integer using the positive sign. So minus 7 degrees Celsius plus 4 degrees Celsius. Now children, here one operation sign is negative and one operation sign is positive. So children, now over here we will have to subtract these two. Now 7 minus 4 gives us 3. Now which is the greater number? 7 is the greater number. Now it is having the operation sign of minus. So in the answer we will get minus 3 degrees Celsius. Okay. So hope you have understood that how we have got this answer. Now we will be discussing our question number. Okay children, so we will discuss our question number 4 now. So children, it is said that a plane is flying at a height of 5,000 meter above the sea level. So children, this is the sea level, okay, and the plane is flying at a height of 5,000. So from the sea level, plane is at a height of 5,000. Now at a particular point, it is exactly above the submarine at below 1200 meter below the sea level. Now this is the sea level. Now at 1200 meter below, just exactly below this plane, there is a submarine which is floating in the water. Okay, now what is the vertical distance between them? So we need to calculate this distance, children. From the plane and to the submarine, we need to calculate this vertical distance between the plane and the submarine. So children, since the height of the plane, it is above the sea level, so it will be represented by a positive integer. So it will be positive 500 meters. Okay, now this submarine is below the sea level, children. So it will be represented by the depth of submarine will be represented by a negative integer since it is below. When the above the sea level, it is getting represented by positive integer. So above, of course, the depth of the submarine will be represented by a negative integer, that will be minus 1200 meters. Now they are asking us the vertical distance between them. So children, to calculate the vertical distance, the 5,000 meter will be subtracted from the depth, isn't it? This is the extreme point. From this extreme point, if we will subtract this, we will get the vertical distance between these two. So 5,000 minus of minus 1200 meters. Now since here two minus operations are coming, so it will get converted to addition operation. So 500 plus 1200, so we will get positive 6,200 meters. So what will be the vertical distance between them? It will be positive 6,200 meters. So children, hope you have understood. Now next we are proceeding to our question number 5. So children, now we will be discussing question number 5. Let us see the question. It is that given that Mohan has deposited 2,000 rupees in his bank account and he withdraws rupees 1,642 from his bank account the very next day. Now, if the withdrawal is represented by a negative integer, how deposit will be represented, and find the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. Okay, so children, Mohan is having a bank account and he has deposited 2,000 rupees in his bank account, and the very next day he withdraws 1,642 rupees from the bank. Now it is saying that if the withdrawal is represented by a negative integer, how we will represent the deposit in the bank account, how that will be represented, and also what is the balance in Mohan's account after the withdrawal. So let us see, children, the amount deposited is, we have represented it as positive 2,000 rupees. Now amount withdrawn we have represented is at minus 1,642 rupees. So since the withdrawal is represented by a negative sign, so the deposit will be represented by a positive sign. Of course, when we are withdrawing, when we are taking out something, when that is negative, so when we are depositing some amount, that will be represented by a plus sign, just the opposite. Now they have asked what will be the amount after the withdrawal. So children, 2,000 minus 1,642. So we will subtract these two. We are going to get 358 rupees, positive 358 rupees. So 358 rupees is remaining in his account after the withdrawal. Okay, so hope you have understood this. Next we will further discuss the next questions.